re-elected President of the United States has just revealed a laser weapon with jaw-dropping abilities. While Russia has recently been showing off its advanced hypersonic missiles, Trump has responded with a billion-dollar laser weapon that is designed to destroy those missiles. This new weapon has crushed all the previous standards of America's defenses, giving it an unmatched advantage. But how exactly does this laser weapon work? What impact will it have on future conflicts? Join us as we explore the amazing features of Trump's $1 billion laser weapon that will beat all Russian hypersonic missiles. The Self-Protect High-Energy Laser Demonstrator is an advanced weapon system designed to protect U.S. military aircraft from threats like missiles, drones, and other airborne attacks. It's like a force field made out of light, offering an incredibly fast and effective way to stop incoming dangers. This technology might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's very real, and it's designed to make the military forces much safer. This laser weapon works by using powerful lasers to destroy incoming missiles or other threats before they even have a chance to reach their target. When an enemy missile locks onto its aircraft, this weapon uses its high-powered lasers to shoot it down from the sky, stopping it in the process. This laser does not just hit the missile and damage it, it focuses on burning through the missile's electronics, ensuring it is completely destroyed, leaving no single particle. The most exciting feature of this laser weapon is that it can act so quickly. Lasers can travel at the speed of light, meaning they can react instantly to an incoming threat. If a missile is fired toward a plane, it could take several seconds for the missile to get close enough to cause harm. But this weapon can destroy the missile in a very short period of time. One of the benefits is that, unlike traditional weapons such as missiles or bullets, lasers do not need to be reloaded. Once it's set up and powered, it can keep shooting until the threat is eliminated. This is very different from traditional weapons, which needs to be reloaded after each shot. A missile defense system might only have a limited number of missiles to shoot, but this weapon has an almost endless supply of laser energy as long as it is powered. The energy it uses can be generated from the aircraft's power system, so it does not require extra weapons or missiles to be carried. This continuous firing ability makes it special for dealing with situations where there are many threats at once, such as in the case of multiple missiles or lots of drones. Instead of needing to make difficult decisions about which threat to deal with first, it can shoot at several targets one after another without running out of weapons. The laser used is extremely powerful and accurate because it can locate small targets from a great distance, making it a very effective tool for stopping incoming threats. But the precision of these lasers does not just come from their ability to hit small objects, but it is because the system can focus the laser on a specific spot, ensuring that only the most important part of the threat is destroyed. This means the laser does not have to destroy everything in its way. Instead, it can focus on hitting the most crucial part of a missile or drone, like its guidance system or fuel tanks, ensuring that the weapon is destroyed quickly and effectively. However, like all new technology, this weapon has its own disadvantages, and there are some challenges it needs to overcome. One of the biggest problems is that lasers require a lot of energy to work with. Although aircraft with hypersonic missiles have powerful engines, lasers need a steady supply of electricity to operate effectively, especially for a long period of time. This means that the energy available to power the laser weapon has to be carefully managed, so it does not drain the systems of the aircraft too much. Another problem is that lasers can be affected by the weather. If there is heavy rain, fog, or dust in the air, the laser beam will not be able to travel as far or work as well. This is because weather can scatter the laser's energy, causing it to lose power before it reaches its target. Engineers are constantly working to improve laser technology so it can work in all weather conditions. When a laser is fired, it generates a lot of heat, which could potentially damage the system or cause it to overheat. The aircraft and the system itself need to have a cooling device to make sure the laser stays at the right temperature. It is similar to how a computer or video game console can overheat if it is used for too long without being cooled down. Without proper cooling, the system could shut down or perform poorly. Despite these challenges, the system has already been successfully tested on various military platforms, and engineers are continuing to improve on these issues. Its ability to shoot down missiles and drones in real time, with incredible speed and accuracy, makes it a powerful tool for protecting both military aircraft and personnel. This laser weapon also has a secondary purpose, as it can help keep aircraft safe from a variety of threats. For example, in combat, aircraft are often at risk of being hit by hypersonic missiles or other weapons. It can protect those planes by destroying these missiles before they can get close enough to cause harm. This kind of defense can be particularly useful in high-risk environments, such as near enemy territory or during missions where the loss of an aircraft would be fatal. The development of this laser weapon also shows the future of military defense. Traditional weapons like missiles and fighter jets are being joined by more advanced technologies like lasers. These new tools provide better protection and help the country, especially the military forces, to stay one step ahead of potential threats. As laser technology improves, it has become a standard feature in military defense systems, offering a more cost-effective, reliable, and efficient way to defend against modern threats like hypersonic missiles and drones. Now engineers are looking for ways to increase the power and range of laser weapons, making them capable of engaging targets at even greater distances. While there are still challenges to overcome, this laser weapon will beat all the Russian hypersonic missiles. Speaking of hypersonic missiles, let us take a look at the top 3 most powerful hypersonic missiles the Russians built and see if they are more powerful than this laser weapon. First, let's start with the Kh-47M2 Kinzhal, which is a hypersonic missile known for its remarkable speed and accuracy. The name Kinzhal means dagger in English. It fits the meaning because of how quickly it can strike its targets. It was introduced in the year 2018. This missile represents a significant step forward in modern weapon technology. It can travel at speeds up to 10 times the speed of sound, known as Mach 10. This incredible speed means that it can cover long distances in a very short amount of time, making it extremely difficult for enemies to stop. The missile is launched from an aircraft, usually from a MiG-31 fighter jet. After it is released, the missile quickly accelerates at hypersonic speeds, moving at over 7,600 miles per hour. At that speed, it becomes nearly impossible for enemies to track and stop it. By the time it appears on enemy radar systems, it is already too late for them to take action. This gives this weapon a major advantage in combat and makes it an important part of Russia's military strategy. The missile has an impressive range. It is capable of traveling up to 2,000 kilometers, which is about 1,200 miles. This long range allows it to strike targets from a great distance, keeping the aircraft out of reach of enemy defenses. There are other important features of the Kinzhal, which is its ability to carry different types of weapons. It can be armed with traditional explosives to destroy large targets or equipped with nuclear weapons for even greater destructive power. These different qualities make it suitable for a variety of missions, from taking out important enemy infrastructure to serving as a powerful barrier. By showcasing this capability, Russia aims to send a strong message to its enemies about its military strength. One of the main reasons this weapon is so effective is that it can bypass traditional defense systems. Most air defense systems are designed to detect and intercept slower, more targets that are easy to predict. But hypersonic weapons like the Kinzhal move too quickly and can change direction while flying, making them difficult to stop. The missile's combination of speed and unpredictable movements means that it often reaches its target before defenses can respond. However, creating such an advanced weapon will definitely come with issues, because building a missile that can travel at hypersonic speeds needs special materials and technologies. The extreme heat generated at these speeds can cause the metal to weaken or melt. So engineers had to find ways to protect the missile's structure while ensuring it remains strong and accurate. At hypersonic speeds, even a tiny error in direction could lead to the missile missing its target by a large distance. Testing and deploying this powerful missile showed more difficulties. Because it moves so quickly, it needs special testing facilities and equipment. Regular tests might not be enough to copy the tough conditions it faces while flying, and this caused both technical and practical problems in ensuring that the missile performs as expected in real combat situations. Also, to develop and produce hypersonic weapons like the Kinzhal is really expensive. The advanced materials, precision guidance systems, and complex testing processes all contribute to the high cost. While this hypersonic missile is a powerful weapon, maintaining large numbers of these missiles can be challenging for any military. Even though it has all these problems, it is used and seen as one of the best weapons they can use due to its speed and ability to evade defenses. Other countries, including China and Israel, are now working to develop their own hypersonic systems to stay competitive. The Kinzhal is part of Russia's plan to update and improve its military strength by focusing on advanced weapons like hypersonic missiles. It aims to maintain an advantage over potential rivals. This has raised concerns among other nations and led to efforts to create new countermeasures like the laser weapon. However, developing systems that can reliably intercept hypersonic missiles remains a difficult task given their speed. The development of this missile has also inspired interest in using hypersonic technology for other purposes. Some researchers believe that similar technology could be applied to space travel or more efficient delivery systems. The introduction of the powerful missile has also brought attention to the need for international discussions on arms control. Hypersonic weapons make wars even more challenging because their fast speed and power can quickly make situations more dangerous. Many experts worry that these weapons could lead to a new weapon race, as countries strive to develop or counter hypersonic capabilities. Finding ways to manage and limit their spread has been a challenge that the global community will need to address. But the United States is aware of this powerful weapon, and Trump has decided to develop this expensive but powerful laser weapon to beat it. The Avangard is also a Russian hypersonic glide vehicle designed to move at extremely fast speeds and evade enemy defenses. This glide vehicle can reach speeds of Mach 20, which is 20 times the speed of sound. This incredible speed makes it one of the fastest and most dangerous weapons in existence today. It was introduced to help update and improve Russia's military. It is meant to ensure that its forces can deliver powerful strikes, even against well-protected targets. Unlike traditional missiles, which follow an easily predictable route, this weapon is made to glide and move around while it flies. Before it is launched into the atmosphere, it is placed on top of an intercontinental ballistic missile. Then this weapon detaches from it and starts gliding toward its target. This is where it becomes truly special. It can glide and change direction at hypersonic speeds, becoming extremely difficult for enemy defense systems to track and intercept. Traditional anti-missile systems are built to predict the path of incoming missiles. But with the Avangard, to predict becomes nearly impossible. One of the most important aspects of this weapon is its ability to carry nuclear or traditional weapons. This means it can deliver a devastating strike, whether it is meant to destroy infrastructure, military bases, or other specific targets. Its speed, ability to change direction, and powerful load make it a very strong weapon, and it can reach targets thousands of miles away, giving Russia the ability to strike across continents. It has to withstand incredibly high temperatures during flight due to air friction, making it difficult to develop. When it travels at hypersonic speeds, the surface of the vehicle can heat up to thousands of degrees. To solve this, engineers had to find special materials that could handle this intense heat without melting or becoming unstable. Creating a glide vehicle that remains strong under such conditions was a major challenge for Russian scientists. One reason Russia invested in this weapon is to counter advanced missile defense systems being developed by other countries, particularly the United States. As missile defenses have become more advanced, Russia wanted to make sure its weapons could still get through any defense. It is part of that strategy by moving faster and in a less predictable way than traditional missiles. It remains effective even against the most advanced anti-missile technologies. However, creating and deploying it was not easy or cheap, as hypersonic technology is complex and requires significant investment. The research, testing, and development of materials alone demanded a large amount of money and expertise, so this made it a costly project for them. Additionally, maintaining and operating such advanced systems comes with its problems. The materials used to protect it from heat and the technology that controls its flightway must be regularly tested and improved to ensure they work as intended. The deployment of this weapon has also raised concerns around the world. Their speed and power make them hard to defend against, and some experts worry that their existence could increase the risk of conflict. If one country feels threatened by the possibility of a hypersonic strike, it might take aggressive measures to protect itself. This could lead to a dangerous battle with countries competing to build the fastest and most effective weapons. Despite these concerns, Russia sees the Avangard as a crucial part of its military strategy. By demonstrating that it has such advanced capabilities, it hopes to stop enemies from acting aggressively. This weapon is a way for the country to show that it can strike anywhere, anytime with weapons that are nearly impossible to stop. Lastly, the Kh-32 is also a Russian air-launched cruise missile designed to strike large targets such as aircraft carriers, ships, and land-based installations. This missile is an upgraded version of the Kh-22, which was originally developed during the Soviet era. This missile was designed to overcome many of the limitations of its predecessor, making it faster, more precise, and more capable of defeating advanced air defenses. It is launched from heavy bombers like the Tupolev Tu-22 M3, also known as the backfire. After it is released, the missile quickly climbs to a high altitude, sometimes reaching near space, before descending toward its target at extremely high speeds. This flight profile is specifically designed to make it difficult for enemy defenses to intercept. Its speed and high-altitude capabilities give it a major advantage over older missiles, as it can evade many anti-missile systems. One of the features of this weapon is also its hypersonic speed. It can reach speeds of up to Mach 4 or 5. At such high speeds, intercepting the missile becomes a serious challenge for enemy forces. It can maneuver when it is coming down, making it unpredictable. This makes it even harder to shoot down, as traditional defense systems are often designed to counter more predictable, slower-moving targets. The missile is also capable of striking targets up to 600 miles away. This allows it to engage targets far from the launch aircraft, keeping the bombers out of reach of enemy defenses. All of these features make this missile a highly effective weapon against high-value targets, such as aircraft carrier groups. Its purpose is to penetrate advanced defenses and deliver a powerful blow that can disrupt or destroy the enemy assets. In terms of payload, it can carry a conventional explosive weapon or a nuclear weapon, depending on the mission requirements. This gives it the flexibility to be used for different types of strikes, from large-scale attacks to more tactical missions. Being able to carry a nuclear weapon makes it a powerful warning, as it can be a serious danger to any enemy. This dual-purpose capability makes the missile a strategic asset in Russia's weapons. Despite its strengths, one of its main issues was improving the guidance systems. Engineers had to create advanced guidance and navigation systems to ensure that the missile stayed on course and hit its target accurately, which required extensive testing and fine-tuning to get right. The Kh-32's ability to operate at high altitudes and travel at hypersonic speeds makes it difficult to counter, even with advanced missile defense systems. Traditional anti-missile systems are designed to intercept slower, more predictable targets, making the Kh-32's speed and unpredictable flight path a significant challenge. By climbing to high altitudes before descending rapidly toward its target, it can avoid many defensive measures, striking before effective countermeasures can be deployed. Thanks for watching. While you are still here, click on the link on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there.